Okay. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I don't know where you're at. And here we have 3 o'clock p.m. and it's pretty sunny. But let's not talk about weather and let's move on to something that I would like to teach you today, which is present perfect. Hello. Hello, present perfect. I really don't like it, but many people ask for it. So let me introduce you to my magic board. Here we go. Can't see me, but you can see the board and you can see the present perfect. Let me just move this way. I have lived in Virginia since 2015. Huh. We have a subject, which is I, verb have or has, depends on a person. Then we have past participle or verb three, depending on who is teaching you and how. But I prefer the past participle. And the last part of the sentence is our complement with a word since. If you look down, and I'm going to get up. So if you look down on a timeline, this is the timeline, and that's how we use the tense. So in 2015, I came to Virginia, but I am still here. In 2020, which is today, I still live in Virginia. So basically, I have lived in Virginia since 2015. Am I going to move somewhere else? I don't know. Let's look at the next one. Now you can see me and hear me, I hope. So we have, I have read this book. You have read this book. She has finished her work. We have lived here for 20 years. You have lived here for 20 years. They have lived here for 20 years. Please notice something that I marked. I've. So I have, I've. You have, you've connected two words, and we have this funny sound, you've. Now we have he, she, and it. He has his, she has she's, it has its. Yeah, it sounds like it is, but it's not. So, how to recognize it? He has. Now this one says finished. He has finished. She has finished. It has finished. She's finished. His finished. So this is when the difference will be. If I say he's pretty, she's finished. She's finished her work, but she's pretty. She's pretty will be she is. She's finished. She has finished. Let's move on. We have, we've, we've lived. It's kind of a funny sound. We've, connect the we and have. Get rid of the H, A, and just pronounce the VE. We've. You have, you've, and they have, they've, they've. This is also the same idea. Get rid of the H, A, and put an apostrophe, put a VE, and this is how we talk. I've lived in Virginia for 20 years. I've lived in Virginia since 2015. Okay, I use two words, for and since. They're characteristic for present perfect. Hello, here we go. For. For is used for a specific, non-specific time, really. So if you look at my example, I have lived here for 20 years. But you really don't know when I came here. You just know that I'm here. And I came here 20 years ago and I'm still here. So I have lived here for 20 years. Word number two, since. Since talks about specific timing, specific date, specific year, specific period of time. And we have it here. I have lived here since last year, 2015. Summer, last year. Since again is for specific, for not specific time of the year. Or not necessarily time of the year, but just for not specific time in general. Okay, so let's move on. Let's move on to this one. Here we go. Present perfect, we got question. Oh, that's a lot of material. All right, we have a sentence here. John has made the decision, and how to make a question out of here is you're going to put this has and follow my hand, and we're going to move it to the first place in a sentence. Has John made the decision? Perfect. Has John made the decision? Bingo. The next sentence, look at this next example. Aliyah and Tom have moved to LA. For those who don't know, LA is Los Angeles. So they have moved to Los Angeles. Now our question will be, look, I circled that. Have is being circled, you see? And then we're going to move it. Move, 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 move. And here we go. Have they moved to LA? That's right. Have they moved to LA? Beautiful. And we have a negative statement. Negative statements. Obviously, we need to have negative statements or negative answers. Have you finished your homework? Do you like doing your homework? I hate doing my homework. So I haven't finished it yet. Yet is another word for present perfect. I can use it in a negative answer or at the question part, if you will. Have you finished your homework yet? No, I haven't done it yet. I haven't yet. Quite easy, right? Or I haven't. Or if you want to do positive, I have finished it already. I don't have this word here, but already isn't a positive answer. And I have finished it already. In this case, I haven't finished it yet, but I am about to. So that will be the basic about present perfect. Now, I think you need to know how to use it. So we use present perfect in few ways. Number one, I just showed you, which is very easy. Something happened in the past, but it's continuing in the present. So I have lived in Virginia for 5 years. I moved here 5 years ago, and I am still living here. Another question, another idea to use it, if something happened, but we have an idea or it may happen again. It's a good possibility. So if I say, I have been to Europe, that means I were there. I traveled in Europe. And it's a possibility that I will go back there again. So I've been to Europe. Of course, I will go back there because my mother lives there. So yes, that's a given. Another part is when we have finished something, and sometimes we can ask someone, have you finished your breakfast? Oh yeah, I finished it already. I'm done. No more food for me. The consequence of our action is you ate, is done. Goodbye, food. No more food. You're not hungry. So let's do a brief recap. And the recap is present perfect is created with subject, have or has, Past participle, or verb 3, if you will, and a complement. I have worked here for many years. For and since. For is for non-specific time. Since is for a specific period of time that we're using in this particular tense. We're going to use it when the action started in the past, but we see the consequence in the future or in the present when we have just finished doing something or when our action is most likely to repeat. I think we can wrap it all up. I can wish you all a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and I hope to see you soon. Toodaloo.